Hello students. Next point is spanning tree. First, what is meant by spanning tree? Let G be a connected graph. A subgraph T of G is said to be a spanning tree if T is a tree and T passes through each vertex of G. म्हणजे G मध्ये जेवढे vertex असेल तेवढेच तुमच्या जो तुम्ही सबग्राफ ड्रॉ करणार आहे त्याच्यामध्ये पण तेवढेच vertex पाहिजे, तेव्हाच आपण त्या ट्रीला स्पॅनिंग ट्री म्हणू. Next, spanning subgraph. Let G's graph H is subgraph of G containing all vertices of G, then H is called as spanning subgraph of G. Next, question arises that how to find spanning tree. Step first draw all vertices from original graph. Next step, select some or all edges from original graph such that those does not create circuit. For example, this is a graph. Now in first step, first draw all vertices from original graph to find spanning tree. Here graph G has how many vertices? V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. 5 number of vertices. First draw vertices like this. V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. Like original graph, draw these vertices and now select some or all edges from original graph that does not create circuit. Means आपल्याला अशा edges घ्यायच्या जे करून आपलं सर्किट कुठेच क्रिएट होणार नाही. सपोज आपण V1 to V2 घेतला, P5 to V2, next V2 to V4 and next V2 to V3. Now you can see that here 5 number of vertices and 4 number of edges. When we take this edge V1 to V5, here create a circuit like this. That's why here we cannot take E7. Similarly, we can't take E5. If we draw E5, create a circuit, and if we draw E3 here, then this is nothing but the circuit. So here we neglect or ignore edges E7, E5, E3. Only here we take E1, E2, E6, E4. Okay. Now this is nothing but the spanning tree. Now in step third, number of edges must be n minus 1, means n number of vertices. Here you can see that here 5 number of vertices and in this tree we have 4 number of edges, means 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So here concentrate on the step third, number of edges must be n minus 1, where n is nothing but the number of vertices. Next example, find all spanning trees of graph given below. Here the graph, you can see that here there is no name for the vertices. You can put the name of the vertices or not. It is fine. Here number of vertices are nothing but the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 number of vertices. And how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 number of edges. Now solution. Here number of vertices in G is equal to 6 and number of edges in G is equal to 7. When we draw a spanning tree, there must be a number of vertices in 6 number and number of edges must be a 5, means 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. Now each spanning tree of G contains 6 minus 1 is equal to 5 edges. Each spanning tree of G contains 6 minus 1 is equal to 5 edges. Therefore, out of 7 edges, delete 2 edges in such a way that the remaining graph is tree on 6 vertices. Now if we delete edge E1 and E4, E1, E4, we get like this graph, and this is a connected graph, so it is a tree. Also it does not contain any circuit when we put only these edges. So first graph, deletion of two edges, and here spanning tree. Okay, when we delete E1, E4, we get a spanning tree like this. So there is path between every pair of vertices. That is why it is connected. Also it does not create a circuit. So this is a spanning tree. If we delete edge E2, E7, when we delete edge E2, E7, also it is a connected. Also it does not contain any circuit, so it is a spanning tree. Also it contains a 6 number of vertices, and how many edges contain? 5 number of edges contain. So when we delete E2, E7, we get spanning tree like this. Okay, now if we delete E1, E5, E1, E5, also it is connected because here there is a path between every pair of vertices. Also it does not contain any circuits, that's why it is a spanning tree. If we delete E1, E5, we get spanning tree like this. E1, E5. Okay, similarly if we delete E2, E3, we get spanning tree like this. So there is path between every pair of vertices. Similarly you can delete E1, E6, E2, E4, E1, E3, E4, E7, E1, E7, E4, E5, E4, E6. Okay, so this is your job to find remaining spanning trees of this graph. Now next, definition of branches of spanning tree. What is meant by branches of spanning tree? Let G is connected graph, T is a spanning tree of G, then edges of G which are in T are called as branches of T in G. That is, edges of spanning tree are called branches of T in G. If we have question to find branches of spanning tree of this graph, here we draw already one spanning tree. Here you can see that E2, E3, E7, E6, E5 are the edges of the spanning tree. So these are the branches of that spanning tree. Now chords of spanning tree means let G is a connected graph, T is a spanning tree of G, then edges of G which are not in T are called as chords of T in G. Now here you can see that this is a spanning tree. Here we delete E1, E4. These two edges means E1, E4 does not contain in that spanning tree. So E1, E4 are nothing but the chords of spanning tree. Now next remark. First, for connected graph G, there exist one or more than one spanning trees. Second, depending on various spanning trees for single graph G, set of branches as well as set of chords changes. Because when we draw the spanning trees of this graph, here spanning tree is different, here spanning tree is different. These two spanning trees. So here branches and chords are different. This is nothing but the remark says that depending on various spanning trees for single graph G, set of branches as well as set of chords changes. Next remark, let G is connected graph with n vertices and m edges, then any spanning tree of G has n minus 1 branches, because in tree there is n minus 1 number of edges. That's why branches nothing but the n minus 1, and remaining which are not in spanning tree are nothing but the chords. So m number of edges n minus 1 are nothing but the branches, so remaining m minus of n minus 1 is equal to m minus n minus minus plus m minus n plus 1 are nothing but the chords. Next, for following graph G, find any two spanning trees of G, list all branches and chords for corresponding spanning tree. First we draw one spanning tree. Here you can see that this path are nothing but the connected, also it does not contain a circuit. So here put first all the vertices of this graph. Here number of vertices are nothing but the 6, so here we draw 6 number of vertices. Now name it V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6. Now draw the edges like a connected graph which does not contain any circuit. So here we take E1, E2, E7, E5, E4. E1, E2, E7, E5 and E4. Here you can see that it does not contain a circuit, also it is connected because there is a path between every pair of vertices. So E1, E2, E7, E5, E4. Now this is a spanning tree. Now first of all find branches and next find chords. Here the edges which are present in the spanning tree are nothing but the branches, and which are absent in spanning tree are nothing but the chords. So here E1, E2, E7, E5, E4 are nothing but the branches, and remaining are nothing but the chords, which are E6, E8, E3 are nothing but the chords. So first T1 spanning tree, branches of T1 in G are E1, E2, E7, E5, E4, and chords of T1 in G are nothing but the E3, E6, E8, E9, E10. Sorry, first I took a name only E6, E8, E3. Remaining also E9, E10 are nothing but the chords of that spanning tree. So correction in this, E3, E6, E8, E9, E10 are nothing but the chords. Now to find second spanning tree, if we draw like this, we get a spanning tree. First put all vertices V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6. Now draw this is nothing but the E6, E9, E10, E3, E2. So branches of this spanning tree are nothing but the E6, E9, E10, E3, E2, and remaining are nothing but the chords. So branches of T2 in G are E2, E3, E9, E10, E6, and chords of T2 in G are E1, E2, E5, E7, E8. Now next theorem, a graph G is connected if and only if G has spanning tree. आता तुमच्याकडे ग्राफ जी हा कनेक्टेड दिलेला आहे, त्या कनेक्टेड ग्राफमधून तुम्ही एखादा स्पॅनिंग ट्री फाइंड आउट करू शकता, मीन्स जी हॅज अ स्पॅनिंग ट्री. अँड this is the if and only if condition. First, suppose a graph G is connected and then show that G has a spanning tree. And next condition, sufficient condition, suppose G has spanning tree and then show that G is connected. जर G ला स्पॅनिंग ट्री आहे तुमच्या, म्हणजे तो G चे सगळे व्हर्टेक्स कंटेन करेल स्पॅनिंग ट्री, शिवाय प्रत्येक व्हर्टेक्सच्या पेअरमध्ये ॲटलिस्ट एक तरी पाथ असेल, म्हणजे तो कनेक्टेडच झाला ना. तर त्याचा स्पॅनिंग ट्री कनेक्टेड आहे, मग तो ओरिजिनल ग्राफसुद्धा कनेक्टेड असू शकतो म्हणजे काय असणारच. सो अ ग्राफ जी इज कनेक्टेड, शो दॅट. नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, शॉर्टेस्ट स्पॅनिंग ट्री. नेक्स्ट डेफिनेशन, वेटेड स्पॅनिंग ट्री. लेट G is weighted connected graph. T is a spanning tree of G. Sum of the weights of branches of T is called weight of T, and T is called as weighted spanning tree. Next, different spanning trees of G will have different weights. For example, this is nothing but the original graph, and 7, 4, 3, 5, 5, 6, 3 are nothing but the weight of the edges. Now following are some weighted spanning trees. Here I have already drawn the spanning trees of that graph G. Now here you can see that first spanning tree T1, and here weight is nothing but the 7, 3, 3, 6 of that branches. So weights of T1 is nothing but the 7 plus 3 plus 3 plus 6 is equal to 19. And second spanning tree is like this of that graph G. So weights of T2 is nothing but the 7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 is equal to 90. Now, is equal to 20. Next, weight of T3 is nothing but the 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 is equal to 15. 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 15. Next, weight of T4 is nothing but the 7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. 7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 22. And next, weight of T5 is nothing but the 7 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5. 7 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 is equal to 23. Now here problem arises to find minimum weighted spanning tree of weighted graph. So to find a minimum weighted spanning tree, there is one method which is nothing but the Kruskal's algorithm. Which we will see in the next video. So here we stop.